Hey, fellow Riblets, it's me, Tom from Target Prime Rib. I have my special guest today, but she had to leave for just a little bit. She was having some problems with her phone, so she's going to be a little late, unfortunately. But I see I got 7 people in the chats. So my special guest is Miss Lafalot, Nikki. Sorry about that. Just got a little sidetracked for a second there. So we'll talk for a little bit, and hopefully our guests will join anytime soon, and we go from there. So just let me know who's in the chats right now. We're actually going to be streaming from her channel, Club Carnivore, and we're also going to be streaming, if we're not doing that already, and we're also going to be streaming from Instagram and from YouTube here. So, hey, Paul, how you doing? And I see that Linda has been here. I don't know if you're still here, Linda, but either way, thank you. And Rick Charger Mopar from Miami, Florida is here. I am here. So Rick just confirmed that he is here. So, that'd be I'm hoping that everything turns out okay. She just had some problems with trouble with her phone. So she was charging it. So hopefully that will be rectified and everything. So, if you guys have questions for Nikki, just leave them in the chats. I know she's a type 1 diabetic. So I'm expecting to see Amy here, another fellow type 1 diabetic, and Amy Perrin, not Amy Davis. I'm hoping to see both of you. Let me just see. All right. Get that out of there. Sorry about that, guys. I have this thing about like my emails with I always have to make sure I look at them, delete them. And we got Donna Ray here in the chats. Hey, Donna Ray. How you doing today? So I guess you guys saw the short I made with me and Lewis at the meetup. So that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. We have 12 people now seeing this. Nikki just entered the studio, so we're going to be bringing her in. Hey, Nikki, how we doing?
Hi, I'm good. I'm good.
It's good. I just explained to everybody that we had just a little bit of difficulties and you had to leave and come back again. So they seem to be understanding. I don't see them like, oh my God, I can't see them, so how would I know? So we are. Oh, I don't know why that thing's still counting down. That's weird.
I'm gonna press this button. It says stream to my audience. So and I pressed it and then I said save changes. So then it takes me back to here. So maybe it's streaming to Club Carnivore as well. Does anybody feel like checking that out?
We will find out if anybody is on with Club Carnivore. Make a comment, because then I will see the comment right away and I'll see that it's coming from her channel. So that's a good way of finding out. Do you have did you tell anybody about today and that they would be watching from your channel? Do you think?
I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter to me. It does matter to me, but it matters to me because Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Hey, Tammy was a nice lady that actually took me, and carnivorous lady, that took me to the meetup yesterday that I went to in New Jersey. So thank you, Tammy. And I'm gonna be interviewing her.
Hi, Tammy.
In 2 weeks. So, but I found out something pretty coincidental, that I actually went to school with her little sister. So, talk about small world, So, yeah. So how are we doing, Nikki?
Very good. Very good. I'm happy to see you and see you again. Yeah.
I mean, we see each other on Kilts all the time, and everything. And Tammy's saying you're welcome, and Hi, Nikki. So
Hi, Tommy. So who else in the room?
so
I
far
wish
we
I could see. I can't see who's.
yeah, no
I
problem, no
can't
problem.
see.
Well, we the first person on the plate is Rick Charger Mopar,
Hi, Rick.
followed by, and I know you know Rick. I mean, who doesn't know Rick, right?
Yeah, who
And then
doesn't know Rick?
followed by Linda Flanagan,
Hi, Linda.
and then a guy named Target Prime Rib actually made a comment on here. So
Who's
yeah,
Target Prime
I'm
Rib?
not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe our next one, Paul Salvatera, can tell us who Target Prime Rib is. And then we
Hi,
got
Paul.
Racing Runner, the infamous Donna Ray.
Hello,
And
Donna Ray.
and then we got Tammy, which her channel is Carnivore, New Jersey Shore, God's Gal. That is
There
a
you go.
mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
That is definitely a mouthful. But Tammy, I dare you to say that 5 times fast. And then we got Sharon Steadfast. And then if you don't know who this person
Hi,
is,
Sharon.
then you're not carnivore. Booby Goats
Hi, Booby Goats. I
so
always giggle when I hear that name, Booby Goats.
I know. Yeah, I know Dr. Barry gets a kick out of it too. I think we all do. I was at my sister's party last year, like around Easter, and I told him about all the different channels, and I mentioned Aaron Booby Goats, and this guy's like 65 years old, and he could not stop laughing and giggling for like literally like 2 hours. Like he just kept on giggling, you know.
I'm wondering what inspired the name. I think she has
Oh,
goats.
she tells a story. Yeah. I think it was one of her daughters as a baby said something about like she overheard her saying booby goats and everything like that. And she probably tells the story better than I do because I probably don't give it justice. But yeah, some like she overheard her daughter or yelling or something like that, you know. And I'm not crying, but singing like, you know, like booby goats. And now they're, you know, she's like Mitch had asked her, like in retrospect, do you think she was really saying booby goats? And he goes, no, I think she was saying baby goats, but she was just hearing booby goats, you know. Oh, she said it was Scarlet. Okay, but she was like what, like 3, like at 2 or 3 at the time when she did it.
Aw.
Right. And Steadfast is saying, right, you two at Tammy, I'm south of you in Lower Delaware. Okay, so she's talking to Tammy. Sometimes people talk to each other in the chats too. That's kind of why they're there. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little trick. I'm going to switch me and Nikki again because I had you being covered by the comments, and I want to be able to show the comments on the screen for people like watching on the TV and stuff. But I don't care if my face gets covered, but I do care if my guest face gets covered. You know, even if it's somebody that like doesn't look good, and you look good, so that's a double whammy. So,
Thank you.
no problem. So, I'm just going to check my Instagram real quick and see if anything's coming up. So we have one person on Instagram, someone named James Eats Carnivore.
Hi, James.
Do you know who James is, or is it just one? It's probably somebody from my Instagram. So thank you, James. And Smoothie is here.
Smoothie.
Smoothie.
Hi, Smoothie.
Smoothie. So, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, I like the questions to be steered towards Nikki, obviously, but if you have any questions at all, you know, feel free to ask it. Put a QQQ in front. If you have any great statements to say, put a QQQ in front just so I can spot it and put it on the screen. All right. I mean, it's not rocket science, right, people? Yeah. So without further ado, why don't we start hearing Nikki's story? I'd like to hear it. So Like, what brought you over to our side of the planet, so to speak?
Well, I um I had been I actually heard the carnivore diet kept coming up on my feed. Shortly before I was diagnosed as diabetic, and and as when I got the news that I was diabetic, they actually they said I was type 2, but they were wrong, very wrong. So about 3 months before I was diabetic, I started losing weight. Right, it wasn't rapid, but it was noticeable. I was getting quite thin. I was a smoothie girl. I ate mostly. Um, I was pretty much a vegetarian for 14 years prior. I'd cut out the bread, rice, and pasta 14 years before I was diagnosed with diabetes. So I was eating plants, nuts, and some eggs, right? So it's pretty much vegetarian. Didn't eat a lot of meat. If I did, it was at my parents' house. So very occasional. But I kept hearing about this carnivore diet, and they were saying that you could reverse type 2 diabetes by doing carnivore. So I'm like, well, that's awesome. I'm gonna do the carnivore diet then. It made total sense to me because I'd already cut out the bread, rice, and pasta 14 years prior. So I just started the carnivore diet right then, right when I was diagnosed, and I still was losing weight rapidly. Do you happen to have my picture up there? The one that I gave you?
Well, use that for the thumbnail. I can look for it. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I think that would be really good to show people
Yeah, sure. I
the
mean, while you're
destruction.
talking, just yeah.
Yeah. While people, so when this is why I always tell people that if you or your loved ones are being diagnosed with any type of diabetes, like make sure that they're checking your C-peptides and your fasting insulin, because me as a type 1, I can wake up with a very normal blood sugar, right? So and same with Thomas as a type 2. He can wake up anybody can wake up with a normal blood sugar, but what we want to know is how much insulin did it take to get you there, right?
Right. Right.
So so they misdiagnosed me, and here I am dwindling away. Every morning I'm eating, even though I'm not hungry. I'm worried. I'm really worried because I'm losing weight at a rapid pace. Like every day I was down 1 or 2 pounds.
Daily. Wow.
Yeah, daily. It was that rapid. So, well, in 3 months' time, that would make sense because I lost about 40. I was about 120 pounds, and then like before I got sick, before I started to lose weight, right? I was about 120, sometimes maybe 125, but not over. Like usually about 120 pounds. But then once I got diagnosed, then it was rapid. I wasted away to 84 pounds. So when I went back like 3 months after, like when they first did the initial diagnosis with type 2, then I went 3 months later, then they said that I was actually 6 months later, I survived without insulin for like from July 23rd 23 to that December without any insulin.
Okay.
And I'm a type 1. So anybody who is a type 1 diabetic knows how severe and how torturous that would be. And if you could see the picture, this is what happens when somebody does not have insulin and they need it. So if
I'm sorry
Thomas
it's taking so long to find the picture.
that's okay. But anyway, I'm only 5'1" and 3/4. And so, when people talk about calories, I really beg to differ, right? Because even like when I was dwindling away, I was eating, even though I wasn't hungry. I'm like, why aren't I gaining weight? This is crazy. So I would try to eat as much as I could, right? In those settings, I would mostly OMAD, 2MAD, and sometimes 3MAD when I was just like, I'm not hungry, but like, why am I losing weight?
Right.
Why am I losing weight? But I'm thinking I'm type 2. So this is what happens to a type 1 diabetic, is that you're going to have rapid weight loss. And there's other symptoms too. I was peeing like a racehorse. I'd get into my car and I'd have to pee. I'd have to pee, and I was peeing like a racehorse. I just was always peeing. But I was so stubborn. I didn't want to go to the doctor. Yeah, I didn't want to go to the doctor. So I avoided the doctor. Yeah.
Wow.
And finally, I'm glad I did, because then he was able to diagnose me. But still, I lasted, like, the body just started to eat all my fat. Once it was finished, all my fat, then it started to take my muscle, started to take my brain. My head shrunk. Like, I had a hat. You'll see my red hat in that picture. My head shrunk, so which means my brain was also shrinking. So once I started to have the insulin in December, my body, and there's all on my YouTube, you can see the progression of me. It's pretty fascinating, the power of insulin. Yet people talk about calories. No, I don't believe in the calorie story at all.
Yeah, I'm not really much on the calories. I know a lot of people are, but I mean, I think, to be honest with you, that's all the way from September. I have your file, but I must have filed it under something else by mistake, so that's why.
I can see if I can find it.
If you could find the email you sent me and then just resend it,
okay,
then I can just get it from my my inbox. Does that make sense?
That makes total sense.
Okay. Because I might have filed it under a different category, but it's just okay. No, that's not you. Okay, got something from is this you? I won't find out until I open it up. Nope, that's from Walmart.
Okay, here, I'll see what I can do here.
Okay, if you could just resend it to me, and then I can put it onto my StreamYard.
Oh, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. All right. Did you send it?
No, I thought I was hung up on you by accident, but I guess I didn't.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, hold on. It goes all black when I remove you from the screen here. Hold on. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Thomas. So I think it's a fascinating story. I would never ever recommend anybody to not go without insulin like I did. There's serious consequences, but it was a heck of a learning curve.
Yeah.
It was definitely a learning curve.
So when did you find out you were type 1 diabetic? Like, how old were you? Hello, did you hear me? Looks like she's frozen a little bit, or a lot.
Weird.
I saw the
They won't let me open it.
and I'll approach it in a little bit. All right, so that's not what I needed. All right. You see if there was an email sent. No. Okay. hear a lot of clicking, but nothing
It
yet
won't, it won't let me open it. That's so weird.
it
While
won't
I'm
open the
what
file, or
the whole email won't open while we're on air. Maybe that's a protection thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a protection thing.
yeah, it's kind of unusual. Usually I'm able to do emails and stuff. Yeah, let me continue to look.
Okay.
But really quickly, I just want to address Erin actually. Nothing with you, just she asked the question.
Okay.
By the way, Thomas, you need to make a T-shirt. Mitch Fitz inspired, but it's like I don't know a prime rib smoking a cigar, and it says riblets. Okay, thank you. Good to know. Um, so let me actually. Oh, you know what? And then Tammy actually asked the question before. I'm trying to think if I can. I started the ones that are, that I wanted to get back to, but Tammy actually asks you a question.
Okay.
She asks, "It says Founder Laughter Core under your name, Nikki. What does that mean?" So, what's the meaning of Founder Laughter Core?
Well, thank you for asking. Laughter Core is a exercise program that I created based on my training in laughter yoga. So it's like laughter yoga, but different. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool. And let's go back to the bottom comments, see if there's any new questions. And we got Uncle Charlie in the house, and we got Leon, Raggedy Charlie, in New York. So, oh, and Squeaky Monkey Coconut. So I like that name, Squeaky Monkey Coconut, but I don't know if I'd want. I don't know. Are you squeaky? Is the monkey squeaky holding a coconut, or is it coconut squeaky? I don't know. And Uncle Charlie. I'm sorry, Uncle Charlie. That reminds me of My Three Sons when I think of Uncle Charlie. Yeah. So. Uncle Charlie from My Three Sons. I don't know if you've ever seen My Three Sons before, but
No.
you've
No,
never
that's it.
seen the show back in the like 60s, My Three Sons?
No.
Oh.
No. I wasn't alive.
You weren't?
You weren't alive either. I know how
No,
old you
but I've
are.
seen reruns.
No, I've never heard of it. No, I don't
Oh,
even watch TV. I don't own a TV, and I don't even care to own one.
okay.
No.
Yeah, it's a show
For like
back in
over
the
over
60s,
20 years. Oh,
like 60s, 70s, depending on when you're talking about.
mhm.
Why am I not finding? I apologize about, let me look in my I'm gonna look at something else real quick again.
Would the
And
picture be in your like Google Documents? Like usually when
oh,
somebody sends me a
Manure might
picture,
be, but I'm
it
not
goes
sure how I would.
yeah, it just goes onto my phone. Like I have all these tons of pictures. Freaked me out when we first went on WhatsApp
Oh yeah.
in our carnivore group there. I'm like, why
Well,
are all
I
these pictures?
usually file my stuff, and I'm like, I even have my files, like open, so to speak. But let me see if I can.
I can see again, but it's really quite. I mean, you can see kind of like on the picture of the thumbnail, you can see the two differences, right? But it's quite small, and you can't see my arms. My arms are like as big as my wrists now. Like that's how tiny they were. But anyway, that's
Wow.
what a
So you
yeah.
lost a lot of weight, basically.
And I gained 50 pounds back, so I'm 10 pounds heavier than I was when I first got. So I'm about
But
130 pounds.
that's pretty much where you want to be, though, right? Like
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm healthy. I'm curvy. I'm perfect. just the way I am. I would rather be the way they am than 84 pounds.
Yeah.
Very frightening.
Well, it must have been pretty scary, you know. So I got a whole bunch of pictures here. Seeing if I just got an email from somebody that might be explaining something. I don't know. Oh,
I can
okay.
see.
I'll look at that later. Where was I? I had a picture up in my Okay, so photos for thumbnail. That's all the photos that you guys send me. I say you
Right.
guys, the vast audience. So if I did save it in there, it should be in there, but I'm not seeing. Oh, I do. I see it. Okay. So I do have one picture of you.
Is it the skinny picture?
Well, it's you with the pants.
Okay. Oh, then that's me now.
Oh, okay, with the red pants.
Yeah, that's me
Okay.
now.
I think where else did I get? Oh, you know where I might have gotten. You know, I might have gotten, but it's not. Unfortunately, I think I might have done everything from the text that we were doing from whatchamacallit, from WhatsApp.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go. It's on WhatsApp. There you go. There
yeah.
it is. You'll find it now.
So I'm going to do something a little different. Hopefully, everybody will see it. We're going to go back to the Zoom. I hope I'm not boring anybody, but let's get to. Yeah, I got three pictures. Well, two pictures because two of them are the same thing. Just
Right.
for some reason, one's white background, the other one's black background.
Yeah, I thought I'd give you a version for you
Yeah.
could choose.
Okay. So we got this one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but that's the before. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like the hat,
Yeah,
but
thanks.
yeah.
But the arms are like twigs, and you can
Yeah.
see every single muscle strand, every fiber in my
Yeah.
arm. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So when somebody talks about calories, I'm not sold.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that.
Right. No,
And
it doesn't matter what I would have eaten. There's no way I would have gained any kind of weight at all. It would not have mattered.
and then there's today.
Yeah.
So yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Let me actually take Tammy's comment off. That would make it a little bit easier. Oh,
Oh,
showing emojis. So that's her today. So yeah, I mean, much better. You look a lot healthier, in my opinion. I mean, like I said, I love the hat, but I mean, that was just, you were just so skinny, you know.
yeah. So that's me at about 130 pounds. So yeah, that's a normal weight for my size. Some doctors
So
might even say I'm overweight. Crazy.
no, I
I'm
mean, I
not.
don't know how
I'm
tall
not.
you are, but I wouldn't say that. Um,
No, no.
Nikki really, I mean, if you're like 3'2", I would say, yeah, 130 pounds is probably overweight. No, something tells me you're not 3'2". So, Nikki, really inspiring. Thomas, I just sent you them.
Oh, thank you.
Well, she sent me something, but I don't think there's anything. I don't know if I can actually show what Aaron sent. Let me just see. I'm getting so many. Oh, here it is. Okay, so Aaron sent me some T-shirts for the riblets. So if you don't mind me, I will show that. Share the screen. Share a T-shirt idea. And now I will put that on the screen. I will put us. Oh, it's already there. So this is the first one.
That's cool.
Yep. And then that's the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one, a prime rib smoking a cigar. I like it. I like both of them. I do not deny that I like all three of them. However, the thing is when I because I have the Booby Goat sweatshirt on right now, as you can see, and the reason why I like it is because it's not because of the cigar as much as because of the skull. I think the skull's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that'd be really the same concept for me. I kind of like the idea of the skull smoking the cigar, on both Mitch and Aaron, So I don't know, maybe a prime rib smoking cigar would be cool. I'd have to think about that, So that's, and everything. So just leave your if people leave your comments, and oh, we got Gary No Slow in the
Hi, Gary.
So Aaron just said, so you want to show more rib? Well, yeah, maybe make it a skeletal of the of it. I don't know. And we got Josephine here.
Hi, Josephine.
So just get rid of some of these things. I guess you could say I have like OCD when it comes to like whenever something pops up on my computer, I have to get rid of it off the computer because
yeah, I hear you.
And Squeaky Monkey saying that they have to get going. They can't stay. So thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Even if it was just a half an hour. Thank you for coming on here. So here, let me put the chats. You're from your phone, so you can't really see anything that well.
No, sorry.
That's okay. Do you have confirmation that you actually have it streaming to your channel?
Well, there's a green check mark, and it must be.
Yeah, that's probably it working then. So
yeah, it shows it's live. So
okay,
but the blue button still is on. If you have
somebody that's on your channel, please, anybody that's on Nikki's channel, leave a comment so we can see it coming from her. And if you're too shy, maybe one of my guys could go over to your channel and just
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be cool, and then we'd know if it's actually working or not, but it says
it says it's working, but
it looks, it says live, but I'm confused because that blue button is still there, but it says stream to this audience.
Okay.
And I've done everything that it says, so yeah, this is the first time I've done that.
So okay, so you're obviously you and me know each other from kilts, right?
Mm-hmm.
We also know each other from other things too, but you and me are together on with kilts. Yeah, unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything like new that's on the live. So I'm going to actually, because your Club Carnivore and your Mr. Lafalot are two different things, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I thought I was subscribed to Club Carnivore, but
Yeah, I thought you were too.
but you know what I think sometimes though? I think sometimes, to be honest with you, I think YouTube unsubscribes you to different channels or takes off the notification. So then,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, Club Carnivore. Okay, let's look. Now let's go live on Club Carnivore. Yeah, you do have somebody in there. Ooh, did I lose you? Okay. I didn't realize that. Hopefully she'll come back. So I'm just going to put down Hello Nikki on her channel. And let's, yeah. Okay. But I'm going to go out again. And Nikki entered the studio. I didn't realize I was like on another tab because I was looking for your channel. I just wrote down hello to you from your channel to come here. So it did pop up. I did find it. I don't know why they sometimes, like, I have so many people I subscribe to mostly because of what I do. So, I always try to subscribe to anybody that's a guest, any new people, something like that, because in that right down the road, I can like kind of email them and stuff, just all that fun stuff, and
right.
and I guess YouTube is like, okay, but you can only show so many, so it's like one of those like things, like, as new people come in, the other ones get, like, the other day I had to look for Mitch. That's kind of how, it's like I see Mitch every day, but but yet YouTube still put him off my notifications.
Oh,
So yeah, YouTube does that a lot. Why it does it, I don't know.
yeah, that's curious. So you went on to it was a StreamYard that you went on to my StreamYard. It worked?
I just went onto your YouTube.
The YouTube, okay.
Yeah, I went onto your YouTube channel and I just, here, I could show it right there. You see where I said hello to you?
Oh, okay,
Right,
cool.
actually saying right on from your channel.
Okay.
And so you only you didn't really have anybody in there. I'm
Okay.
sorry about that, but still you have like some content, and hopefully people watch the replays too,
Yes,
so
I do plan on doing more. I've just taken a bit of a break. So
that's not a problem. That might be what it is too,
yeah, I do
um
plan on getting back and running, but I'm just taking a bit of a break. I'm not sure what date, but it'll be in the near future. So.
and then Leanne is saying, hey, you're on your channel. Great. You are. Great. She said I commented and subbed. Oh, so she might be talking about your channel that you're on
Oh,
your channel. And
well, thank you, Leanne.
because I think Leanne's already been subscribed to my channel. At least I'm assuming she has been. I don't know. And of course, Aaron's saying hi to Leanne, and then she's saying hi back to Aaron. So we're such a close knit family that we all like to say hi to each other, right?
Good.
So yeah, just trying to think of different questions to ask. I know, like I said, I know we don't really know that much about each other, but I still find everybody to be fascinating. Rick's working on his engine, so he wants to rev things up. You get it, rev things
Oh,
up. Yeah, that was a bad
good.
joke, I know. Um, so let me see.
So
So yeah, no, you're about to ask something.
when how many years ago were you diagnosed as
For
type 2?
diabetes, I was diagnosed when I was 30, so it's been 23 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess that's one of those things that time just gonna keep on flowing. It's you know. Unfortunately, that's 22 years of bad advice, and just like, hey, like you should be low carb, but have as much rice as you want, have as much cereal as you want, have as many pancakes. It's like they don't. I don't know, but it's the same. I think it's the same story for most of us, really. That we've been kind of like recommended the wrong things for whatever reason. So, yeah. Um, yeah, you're learning. It's a learning process. This whole thing is a learning process, and it's an n equals one, and sometimes the n equals one doesn't always work. So you just keep on going and you keep on learning. That's all it is. You know, I think people forget that sometimes. I think people forget that everybody is different. Everybody needs to learn, and the process needs to just keep on tweaking until you find your niche, you know. I mean, I still haven't found my niche fully yet, but I'm closer than I was. And I'm a lot better than I was. I mean, if you knew me a year ago, 2 years ago, it would be a whole different person, you know. I mean, now I'm actually able to work more. I did my first 8-hour shift the other day in about a few years. And the other day I actually fell in the snow. I was down for about 20 minutes, but I did get
Oh,
myself.
no.
I mean, the only reason why I was down for 20 minutes is because like 15, 20 minutes, but the only reason I was down is because I slipped on snowy ice. So every time I try to get in my foot, I need to put a lot of strength on the foot alone. So every time I try to do, my foot would slip under,
Oh,
So
no.
it's like, and so what I ended up doing was I crawled to an area that didn't have that ice, that was a little bit more solid, and I was able to stand up. I still had to put a lot of strength into it, but I was able to stand up, and I had the traction to do it better, and it's a lot of practice. I tried doing squats, but my muscle strength just isn't there fully. So I'm going to probably start doing more squats to kind of try to get the strength better. Doing more often, and I'm actually getting myself a couple things I invested in. I am like kind of on a budget, but I got a little extra money, and a lot of people will probably think I was stupid to do this, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. But I got myself a better desk that has a little bit more of a wide room. Like basically, like I have like this is my legs, and this is how much space I have under the
Mm.
desk. So it's like I have a feeling that this desk was a child's desk at one time, and I'm definitely not a child, you know. So so I got a brand new desk that has a lot more leg room, you know, and it's also adjustable height wise, so I can make it go higher, and I got myself a walking pad.
Oh,
So
good.
so I'm going to actually be walking and now that I have my living room set up a little bit better, well, I'm going to set it up even better. But now that my roommate is most likely not coming back, I figure I'm going to now open up into the living room. So we'll probably start doing lives from my living room rather than from my, So I thought that'd be kind of cool because I'll have more open space and everything like that, and I'll start doing walking videos or walking lives like while I'm walking and stuff like that. So I'll still use this desk, but I think it would be a lot less cramped, most likely. So it's still a
Mhm.
fun process. But yeah, and I got that, and I got myself a keto mojo, so I'm gonna be able to check my ketones. It's been suggested I check my ketones, so I'll check my ketones for a while. I never did that before, but just see
It's
where I'm
really
at.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start doing that, um, once I get it, and I'm trying to think if I got what else I got. Oh, and I got myself a new selfie stick, which is really cool. My other one I knew I was gonna get the new selfie stick, so I gave my other one, my older one, to Tammy, so she could start doing videos and start doing her thing. So I figure, pay it forward a little bit, and you know, and the one I have has like a magnetic back to it, so you don't have to like worry about the clip. It's like and it also has the thing. I spent just a little bit more, and it has the thing where it actually like fall like motion, like so I can
Oh
put
yeah.
it up and go into any part of the room. It does like a 360 degree.
Those are awesome.
Yeah,
Those are so cool.
yeah. So
You,
I'm pretty excited
you
about.
haven't played with that one yet?
I haven't got it yet. It's coming
Oh.
in the
Oh, okay. That's gonna be so cool. That's awesome.
mail. I was thinking about doing what I'm probably going to be doing is I didn't do the challenge with Jerry, Carnivore Jerry. She had a thing live where she did the challenge with Rick's heart attack burger.
Right.
I didn't do that because I didn't have the ingredients. Now I'm probably going to. We're not on the program that I'm a part of. It doesn't really want me to fast, but my sugars are a little bit higher as of late, and sometimes I like to just get back into the program. I like to fast and kind of like it's like almost like I don't know if you know any Star Trek references, but like in one of the Star Treks, they like kind of like slingshot around the sun in order to go back in time,
Mhm.
and it's sort of like that, like you kind of, I kind of like fast for the whole day, so then when I start and like I start my eating right where I want to start, you know,
Mhm. Mhm.
and kinda get me back on track again, and and I like to do that and everything, but I also said I was gonna do the heart attack challenge, you know? Another thing I actually just invested in is I invested in because I never had it, because I never thought of like, I know his heart attack thing, he has, like, the, truffles for the buns, and I never had a waffle iron, so I never made chaffles or
Mm.
pancakes, and,
Mm.
um so I always found it kind of be problematic. It's like, do I really want to um, do I really want to have something that represents something I try to avoid altogether? Like, but I see a lot of people having it. I still want to try the burger in the right way, so I'm gonna probably do a video of me making chaffles, um, and I'm also going to do a video of and then do a video of me having the heart attack burger, which
That
is
sounds like fun. Would you like to come on to Club Carnivore and do something like that? That
yeah, we
would be
can.
really fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Um, so we just got Joe from Sleeping and Slim Down Journey. I don't know if you ever heard of Joe, but
Hey.
she's
Oh
here.
yes. Hey Joe. Joe's wonderful. You gotta follow her. She's such a
Oh yeah, I
sweetheart.
do. I do. I
And
do. I
you
subscribe to
you
her.
do, and I love her kitty and everything. She's just wonderful.
I just
Yeah.
love her hair.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
Those all that
And her
hair,
yeah,
and her
yeah,
her little doll, and mm.
yeah. So Joe, that'd be awesome. You should bring Joe on. Joe, you should come on and say hi. I'd love to say hi. Is she still in the room? Oh, did you just freeze? Looks like you froze. Anyway, Joe, it'd be really awesome if you could come on once he's not frozen anymore. uh, anyway, if there's any questions, just pop them up. Maybe he'll be able to put them up on stage. I can't, but I can't even see your comments. But Looks like he's still frozen. So my name is Nikki Miss Lafalot. I'm also I've got a YouTube channel called Miss Lafalot, and also I'm on Club Carnivore. So if you want to be on either channel, you can. Oh, we just lost him. Oh, if you want to be on either channel, you can. Why don't you contact? Just just say hi, and we will contact you in some way. Just let us know how you want us to contact you. How's that sound? So it looks like we have about 6 minutes left of the show, and hopefully we're going to see Tom. Let's get back online. I don't know if he knows he's gone. He must, but anyway, let us see. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can see. Okay, so Joe says, has he shared the link? She's on the phone because Miss Mary has dominated her space. Oh, Joe Sleeping Sindel Sherry says, hi, Aaron. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And Paul Salvatera says, no honey or veg here. I eat zero carb. Good for you. Miss Mary sends her love to you both. She is sitting on my chest. Aw, that's Joe. Now, that's all I can see because that's all that's on my screen. I can't scroll up or down because Thomas is gone. Where did Thomas go? Anyway, let us know, chat amongst yourselves, say hello. I wish I could bring you. I wonder if you go to Club Carnivore, and let's see. If you go to Club Carnivore, then I could probably bring you up on my channel. That's what we could do. If you're interested in, and Joe, if you'd like to come on, or anybody, you want to come onto Club Carnivore, just go to Club Carnivore because we're streaming on both channels. Then my hypothesis is yes, you will. You will show up on my screen. I can put you up on the screen. And then you would be both on both channels while we wait for Thomas to get back. If you would like to do that, we could do that. So let's see if there's any more comments. Oh, Joe says, it's lovely to see you, Nikki. I will make sure to go back and watch this from the start. Yay. And she says, let me do that. See you soon. Oh, she's going to go to Club Carnivore. Okay. So then if she comes to Club Carnivore, then I can bring Joe up on screen. So we'll just wait and see if she's going to be coming here because that's the only way we can get somebody on the show is to get, to go onto Club Carnivore. And, then we can get you in on here. So I'll just keep an eye out for anybody entering the room in Club Carnivore. That's fun. See, that's a very interesting. Interesting. This is my first time being streaming on another show. So that's really cool. Good practice. Good practice. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? I wonder where Thomas went. Anyway, so let's see if Joe. I'm going to see if Joe is going to come online here. Do you think Thomas lost signal because of the blizzard? I don't know. That's a very good question. That's what Booby Goats is asking. Do you think Thomas lost signal because of the blizzard? Maybe. Did Thomas fall again and didn't get up? We'll wait 20 minutes. Okay, so No Slow says that. Joe says, Nikki, do you have the StreamYard link to share with me? You know what? I just may. Isn't she lovely? Um, I remember before when I did some stuff, I kind of hung up on Thomas. So forgive me if I accidentally hang up on you. Um, I'm afraid that I might hang up on you. So if I do, please forgive me. I'm just trying to figure this out, Joe. I appreciate your patience. But yeah, I would really love to see you. That'd be awesome. Joe has an awesome show, and she's just, isn't she lovely? Joe, isn't she lovely? She is. Yes, she is. Okay, Thomas. Okay, there's news from Thomas. Thomas says, Nikki, I'm so sorry. It seems my power went out. Oh, shoot. Okay, guys, we just got it in. Sorry, Thomas. Okay, I'm going to say, I hope, are you guys still there? Oh, you're still there. Okay. Everybody, Thomas is okay. His power went out. So he's on his cell. So I wonder if he can get, I wonder if I can give him this link. Let's see if we can get Thomas and Joe on. Oh, oh. Okay. Joe. What does that mean? Okay, so I just copy the link. I think I've got the link. Now, how do I get it to you, Joe? I'm working on it here. Isn't she lovely? You should hear Joe sing. Like, Joe is, she sure knows how to sing. Okay, isn't she lovely, Joe? Okay, what if I go edit? Okay, I bet you. No, normally I know how to do this, but normally I'm not streaming on Thomas's channel. Quick share. But I wonder how do I extract it from here? Oh, here it is. Okay. Hold on, Joe. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. I think how do I send this to Joe? Joe. Oh, I would have to send Joe an email. And Joe, I do have your email, so I'm going to see if I can access my email because I don't think I really appreciate your patience because I have no idea what I'm doing right now, but this is great practice because all I'd have to do is just to get to Joe's email and send her this link. In theory, that should work. Okay. So my apologies if I hang up on you, but Joe, if you're still there, just wait, let's see what's going on in the chat. I can't see the chat anymore. Really? You can't see the chat anymore. Can anybody hear? Can you hear me? Now, if I go to YouTube, can everybody hear me? Tell him to use his cell to come back on. Okay, booby goats. I see the chat. You see the chat. Can you hear? Okay, you can hear me? Okay, good. Yes, we can hear you. Okay. Um, okay, booby goats. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell Thomas to use his phone. Hold on. I hope I don't lose you, but I'm going to go talk to Thomas right now. Thomas. Hold on, Thomas. Thomas, sweetie. Okay. Once he gets back on, Target Parmib, there you are. We were we see you now. I'm trying Aaron, but StreamYard is giving me trouble. And the thing is, I can't email you, Thomas, because for some reason I'm not able to open an email. I'll see if I can email you this link. See if I can email you this link, Thomas. That's so weird. Okay, I'm going to go to my email. Oh, well, last time I did that, I hung up on you. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm really thinking it would be awesome if you were here. Okay, Joe says, could you post the link in the live chat? Really wish I knew how. Chat. Okay, now if I go paste. Okay, so if you go to Cub Carnivore, now it looks like I just pasted in the chat. I pasted it in the chat, Joe.